Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 3 of Minecraft. Today we are leaving this village for good, and we're setting out to find somewhere to build my starter home. So, first thing we're gonna do is actually, I already organized my stuff off screen, and as you can see, I also made a power 2 bow. Um, Yeah, so we're good on that. The only thing we need to do is pick up my bed and leave. So the main thing I'm going to be doing this episode is finding the resources I need. I'm going to be using some of the new resources in the updates, some of the newer updates, so stay tuned for that. We're also going to get a bunch of saplings, a bunch of moss. We're going to try to find a jungle so I can get bamboo for scaffolding. Because I don't want to use dirt scaffolding this time around. Um, I want to be able to use regular scaffolding for the build. The build is actually pretty large. I already designed it in a creative world, so it'll be a pretty nice build. And just a few minutes after I said that, we've already found our next two locations here. We found the Pale Garden, I think it's called, or the Pale Oak Forest, and we found the Dark Oak Forest, both of which are going to be used in some of our builds. This one more than the other one here. Looks like I managed to find another ruined portal here. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the gold block chest. I already looked in it, but it has nothing good except for this apple, which I actually missed at first. So I guess it did have something good. And then we have a bunch of flint and steel, but we really don't need that. Like if the current one I have runs out, we can just make another one. So it looks like we have a much larger pale garden on our hands. A lot of the times when I find them, they're really small, like microbiomes or mini biomes, whatever you want to call them. They often generate in really small chunks. And I always see them right next to dark oak forests. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to make sure that we have enough saplings to regrow both of them. Because if you don't already know, um, the saplings need 4 for both types of trees, for both this dark oak here and for the pale oak tree. So we're also going to be picking up this moss here. Um, this is a new moss variant that I haven't built with yet. I don't think it grows tiny trees like the other one, but we'll still take it. Okay, so while I was trekking through this dark oak forest here, I managed to find a lush cave biome, which is packed with some of the items we need. The main thing being moss and these azalea bushes. All I really need to do is get moss, and hopefully this one has glow berries. Sometimes they don't spawn with glow berries, but I'm sure we'll find some this time around. And we're not gonna get the other stuff, I don't think. You can't really bone meal those. And right here actually is another item I need, vines, which I forgot spawned here. This is something that you need for a lot of builds, especially for making the mossy bricks if you want to be building with stone brick, and I will be building with stone brick. So yeah, we're back here in the spruce biome that I mentioned earlier. Looks like there's not too many trees here. But we will go ahead and pick up these saplings that we can. And I forgot, you can't press shift. You can't be crouching when you try to pick up the trees. Uh, yeah, this is another wood type we're going to be building with a lot. I think everybody builds a lot with spruce and dark oak. I don't know, I'm going to be trying to challenge myself to build with the other wood types. Another one I really want to use is mangrove. Uh, but we'll see about that for a future build. But for now, still just looking for a nice place to settle down. Nothing I'm seeing so far is really interesting me. I really gotta find that spot that, just looks nice, because the builds gotta look nice, but the area, like the location, the terrain, I also like to make sure that looks really nice and that it goes along well with our builds and that like the builds are positioned in a really nice way so that I guess it complements the terrain. What is that? Oh, pack of wild llamas? Also, the shaders, I've decided I didn't want to use shaders. I kind of got tired of looking at them. I don't know why, but for some reason it just started, I don't know. It started looking bad to me. I don't know why. First it was eye candy, and now it's just kind of ugly. I don't know. Maybe we'll find some new shaders. Maybe we'll turn them back on later when I get tired of the vanilla look. But for now, we're using the in-game shader engine. So something I just realized, we left the village that we were at without taking our dog. That's kind of sad, but we have the coordinates for the village, so we'll come back and we'll get him. So another thing we stopped for is these pink saplings here. I come across another village, hopefully with an armory, but most likely without one. So we're not going to be betting on that. But it looks like they do have one of these buildings. I think it's a church. This church should contain within it a brewing stand, which is something that it's not really easy to get early on, but honestly, you don't really need it this early unless you plan on trading with a um, certain villager, but I plan on going to the Nether anyway. And ooh, we have a book guy here. Oh, he only has punch one. We also found a shipwreck here underwater. I think, yeah, that's it over there. So we're gonna look through the shipwreck first, and I might continue to explore this continent, this landmass, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, so we found ourselves a carrot here, and we also found some emeralds in the other chest. Better hurry up and get this before my breath runs out, I guess. The rest of the stuff we don't really need. The rest of it's kind of garbage. We'll take this suspicious stew though, see what it gives us. I always like drinking these. Hopefully it's a good effect. It's night vision. Ooh, that's actually really good for um going through this area. And these don't stack. Oh, wait, they do stack. Okay, I thought they didn't stack for some reason, but I guess they do. We also have buried treasure here. So I went ahead and I made a boat, and what we're gonna do is just keep boating this way until we get to the other side of the ocean. Hopefully we find some more interesting terrain. While I'm here in the ocean, I might as well go ahead and collect a few of these kelp items so that we can make elevators later. So I got lucky. I was exploring another shipwreck, and here we have exactly one bamboo. So it turns out you can find them in the shipwrecks. So we ended up coming across one of these new dog variants here, and I really like this breed. It kind of looks like a snow husky. So we're gonna go ahead and tame this guy here, and looks like we have a new friend to join us in our journey. And we have another dog here. So we're gonna tame another one. We're gonna tame as many as we can find, as many as we have the resources to tame. Um, like now they'll follow me anywhere, so that's nice. So after go through all that, it looks like we're gonna find ourselves back in the dark oak forests here. I still haven't been able to find a woodland mansion, but I'm hoping we run into one, because if we do, we can get a really early Totem of Undying. Because I'm going to try, I know it's not hardcore mode, but I'm going to try and keep the deaths to a minimum, and if possible have 0 deaths, at least until I beat the Ender Dragon. But I'm not sure if that's going to be possible, because sometimes random stuff will just kill you. So we'll end up seeing if I can do that. So we finally found our jungle, and of course after we don't really need it, but I guess we can go ahead and stop and pick up some of these saplings for later. just in case I want to use some jungle wood for a build. And I do plan on using probably every type of wood if I can in this series. Build a lot of different types of structures, a lot of different textures and whatnot. We're out here at night, just attacking skeletons with our dog pack here. I can't catch up to him for some reason. So I was trying to heal the dogs, and this guy showed up. So I guess we have a lot more dogs now. We got like 6, 7 dogs. Wow, this is a big dog family. Again, I thought that I had come across the plains biome, but it's only a jungle. I guess we're gonna run on past this jungle and ooh, an Enderman here. We're just gonna go ahead and take him out. Ooh, ooh, no, oh no. Okay, I didn't want to hit the dogs there. I had a lot of dogs. The Enderman's probably gonna run away since they don't like rain and getting wet. For some reason, the rain damages them. I don't know why. And oof, I know the Enderman didn't put that there. I must have dropped that. Looks like I'm retracing my steps and going backwards. And it didn't matter anyway, because we're back at the coastline. But I'm seeing a dark oak forest here. Maybe on the other side of the dark oak forest we'll find a nice place to set up shop. So another issue we seem to be having, is that we are lacking food right now. See here, this is the spot I normally put the food, and it's empty. So we're gonna have to go around and take some meat from these walking dinner plates here. Sorry about this, guys, but I'm hungry. The dogs are hungry, so yeah, sorry, we had to hunt them down. We're also going to pick up the leather here because leather can be extremely useful when you don't realize it, especially for making books for the enchantment setup later, which we will probably do in a few episodes from now. I'm not sure if we'll do it in the next episode. I think the next episode is going to be mining, but we'll see what I end up doing there. Dogs and boats, or dogs in the ocean don't go well together, so I think we have a plan here with this guy, if you can guess what we're going to do. I still have those leads from earlier, we'll be good. So we managed to trade with the Wandering Trader's secret hidden trade. If you don't know, it's the trade for leads where the llamas disappear. Now we should actually have enough. And this guy just spawned in randomly. I got really lucky with him because I was looking for one of these guys. Get all the dogs of the boats. Come on, come on, be good, get in the boats. Get in the boats, come on. Okay, so we already got 2 of them in boats. Yep, there's one. Here you go. Get in the boat. There's another one. Ooh, there's 2. Okay. Just have to bring this guy over here. Oop, yep, okay, okay. Ooh, okay, I can't. Oops. Oops, I did not mean to leash up the doggo. I think. Yeah, these 2 are on the boats, but this one's on the dog, so we're gonna try to. There we go. Now we got him in the boat. We pick back up the lead. We can, oops, put the lead on the boat. And now that we've done that, I should be able to get into my boat. Okay, we got the traders in the way. Oops. And we got the dogs with us. Alright. So we're able to take the dogs across the ocean now with these lead boats. This is awesome. Now all I have to do is make sure that the leads don't break, or else we'll lose a boat full of dogs out in the ocean. And as you saw earlier, they don't swim too well, so we don't want them stuck out here. Look at this. This is hilarious. Just how many dogs we have on these leads here. But I wanted to bring the dogs with us. So we got really lucky with that Wandering Trader. I'm so glad he showed up and gave us a secret trade. Checking to make sure the leads stay attached. Every once in a while, the leads will just flicker in and out of reality and disappear. And it's making it hard to tell if I still have the dogs attached to the boat. But it looks like the boat doesn't go so fast that they detach. So as long as we don't hit anything, and as long as we keep an eye on it, we'll have our doggos with us. So we ran into a little problem here trying to get the contents of this boat here. Our dog boat sank. I think I accidentally dragged it underwater when I tried to go. well, underwater. So we're gonna see if we can get these dogs back into this boat here. Oops, I don't want that. Guess we'll do that. I want boat, and then doggo in the boat. Yep, there's one. And now there's two. Okay. Now we have to make sure we pick up these leads, because if we lose a single lead, we won't be able to take the dogs with us. But for now, we've got to search through the contents of these chests here. Yeah, the chests didn't have too much good stuff. For the most part, we didn't have anything. We had some rotten flesh too. Some of the dogs that need to be healed. Some of them really, really need to be healed. Yeah, if you don't know, you can tell by the tail level where the tail's at is how much health they have. So if their tail is all the way down, then they're about to die. I also found some wheat in the chest. So if you're wondering why I have bread, it's because there's wheat in there. Taking a look at this beautiful Minecraft sunset as we continue on our way here, making sure that the dogs don't get detached. See, this is exactly what happens if you're not careful. Oops, I guess maybe it drowned, detached the boat, but we'll get him here. What the hell? Okay, he's in my boat now. So that's better than nothing. But yeah, one of our boats detached, and yeah, we still got the lead. Luckily we're close to land, but we need this lead in case we go boating again. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then, for some reason, a drowned decided to make himself at home in my boat here. So we gotta get rid of him. All right. But oh no, one of the boats broke. Okay, well that should be fine. I'm right by land anyway, so I think. For some reason they keep getting pulled underwater. What's up with that? That's weird. I don't know why that keeps happening. But for now we have... I mean, we're at land, so we don't really need to worry about it. Yeah, the boats keep sinking. I guess the boats really only have like a time limit, maybe? Oh no, the dogs are underwater. Oh no. Oh no, they're drowning. Oh no, okay. Whew. I don't think we need dog boats anymore. Dog boats are dangerous, man. Dogboats are very dangerous. Now we're gonna go ahead and kill these drowned here, and really have a good spot to sleep. I guess I'll keep going. And this time around, I guess I'm just gonna let the dogs follow me, because it's not so bad since we're by lead. If they don't keep up, we just run back. But yeah, we'll oops. Let's see, do we got everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got everybody with me. So I guess we're exploring this new continent here. Yeah, there's gotta be... Ooh, be careful of the creeper. Gotta make sure the dogs don't get blowed up. I guess I'll let... Yeah. That's what happens. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ooh, we got a zombie villager head, though. That's something I like. Wait, where's the... Come on, pick it up. There we go. We got ourselves another high-ranking skeleton. It looks like his high rank isn't helping him against the dog armada as it chases him down to end his life. Or his afterlife, I guess, since he's a skeleton. Come on, catch him. Here, I'll block him. Oh, that didn't work. Come on. Come on, stop running. Get out of here. Bowman can't do nothing against the dog army. Alright, we got him. That was easy. And I saw a creeper there at the corner of my eye, so we're gonna run. We don't want to mess with the creepers with all the dogs we have, just in case they explode. Here's your boats. Get the boats. Come on. Be a good boy, get the boat. I know you don't like being in the boats, but get in the boats. Okay, we got 2 in that one. Alright, got 1 in this boat. Some of them remember the sinking, so they don't wanna be in the boats. But you're gonna have to get in the boat sooner or later. Yep, there's another one. And this last dog, come on. Yep, okay. We have all 3 boats, all 3 dog boats filled. Now we just have to find our leads. If we lost the leads, that'd be pretty bad. I think before I leave, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take out our furnace here. We really have to sift through items now. We have so many bundles, so much extra stuff that I'm not supposed to be oops, I'm not supposed to be carrying with me. But yeah, that'll be enough to cook up some of this food. We found our first blacksmith here while exploring. So I guess we're gonna check this out, see what it has. Look in this chest. There's just bread and a pickaxe we don't even need. Maybe if I'd spawned like right next to the village and I'd picked up that pickaxe early game, maybe it would have been useful, but no, nothing good. Nothing at all. Found a spot to go ahead and start building. I think right over here is going to be a nice area, and looks like we have some different terrain levels here. That's always nice to build with. We got some mountains off in the distance. I don't know if I could see them with my regular render distance, but that might actually turn out to be a good thing. There are many, many searchings. I think we finally located the area for our permanent residence, our permanent home. I think it'll go right here. It looks nice next to what I'm assuming is an ocean. Maybe we can set up a guardian farm. I don't know how far out we'll have to look for a monument. But it looks like this is a really nice spot to start building. There's lots of villages nearby, but they're not so close. Yeah, now all I'm doing is really scouting out this general area, trying to find the best spot to put my house down at. I'm thinking it should be this area, like over here maybe, like sort of in the woods a little bit, so that part of our house is sort of shrouded in trees and leaves. So maybe up here on this hill is where I'm thinking. Just set it down. But then, of course, we have this issue of this giant hole right in our front yard, but we can always fix that. So I'm thinking up here is a nice spot to start building. Maybe over here would look nice. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna keep looking around until I find the place I want to build, and then I will set up. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I guess I can set up a temporary little area right here. We're gonna go ahead and make the dogs sit. We're gonna give them a rest now. They've done pretty good boating over here from the cold biomes. I'm really glad that we got to pick these guys up. But yeah, so we're just gonna make them sit in various spots on the hill here, I suppose. We'll count them all, just make sure we still have all 6 of them. Ooh, we're missing one. Yeah, I thought I was missing one of them, but it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 right there hiding. So we got all of them. The next thing I'm gonna do here is set up some chests. This is gonna ensure that we don't have to carry around all of this loot we have with us, because we sure do have a lot of loot. So I'll set up the temporary chests. Looks like we're going to need more wood if I want to make these temporary chests here. The next thing I'm going to do is start the material grinding process. We're gonna have to start growing these dark oak trees, and believe it or not, they actually grow surprisingly fast. So we'll actually have the materials we need in no time, but it'll be really fast for you guys since it'll just be a cut in a video. I mean, I guess that's kind of obvious. But anyway, so we're gonna plant 2 of each of these trees that we need. And we also need one of these spruce trees. And, ooh, you know what? We might have planted those too close to each other. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and space these ones out quite a bit if I can. Actually, these are probably still too close, just because they'll be so tall. Right down here, I think that's a good spot for them. Next thing is to space these out a little bit. I'm gonna pick these up. We'll put them here, and then we'll have to pick these ones up as well. Right here should be good. I think it'll be fine. We'll just wait and see what happens. If they don't grow, I'll move them. Next resource we need to gather is going to be this right here, which is bamboo. Again, the reason we need bamboo is for scaffolding. Now, I haven't actually used any of the bamboo wood yet, you know, the bamboo stairs, that sort of thing. Maybe we'll find some use for it later, but for now, we're mainly just making scaffolding with it. So the next thing we're going to farm here is going to be these vines. We're just going to set up a quick, maybe a wall sort of thing. That way we can start growing them and harvesting them every now and then. And we will build a farming area for them later, but we're not going to do that yet. I think that's going to be at a future episode where we build a bunch of early game farms for later on down the line. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and put up these pillars here, and this should be enough. Is that tall enough? I think that's one short. That should be good. And if it's too high, we'll obviously just fix it. So we're gonna go ahead and make this quite a large wall. To be honest with you guys, I'm still not sure about this location. Like, it'll probably, and look, there's a dark oak tree already. Just like I said, they grow fast. But I'm still not really sold on this location, if I'm being completely honest. But I don't want to have to keep looking. It's been like an hour searching for the perfect spot, and I'm tired. I'm too tired to keep looking. So we're going to build here. We're going to build a lot of stuff, and then by the time we're done, it'll look nice. We'll barely even recognize this place when we're done. But yeah, we need to finish this vine wall here, and maybe later on we'll repurpose this into like a map wall or something, some kind of information board. I don't know. But for now, we're just planting all of our vines on here, and then while I'm collecting resources, ooh, it looks like we just happen to have enough to fill up the vine wall. And while I'm collecting resources, I can just run back and we'll shear the vines once they grow. And now we shouldn't have to grow anything else. The only other thing we really have to do is mine and go to the nether. So one of the blocks we're using in this build is actually smooth basalt. And there's two ways to get smooth basalt, one of which, and I think the most well-known way, is by mining it from amethysts, because it spawns naturally around an amethyst geode. And the other way is actually smelting the regular basalt that you find in the nether in the basalt delta biome. So we're going to have to search for one of those, or we're going to have to search for amethysts. I personally think it'll be easier if we just go to the nether and get basalt there from one of the basalt pillars. But we'll see. We might end up having to search for a amethyst or two if we run into trouble down there. But I mean, I have on full armor. I have on a lot of stuff, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about it. And I also want to be able to make, what is it, potions really soon. So we're probably gonna look for a nether fortress, and looks like I gotta do a little bit of sleeping here. Ooh, you can actually see your character resting in third person. I didn't know that. That's interesting. But yeah, we're gonna have to look for some blaze rods really early because we need to brew weakness potions. I think it's weakness potions, so that's gonna be your only clue and hint at what we're gonna do in a few episodes in the future. But in the next episode, we're actually gonna go ahead and start mining. We're gonna build a mine. And then the episode after that, we're gonna use the potions that I spoke of. But that's not yet. That's a few episodes away, so you'll have to wait. It's like we have another skeleton general here, just waiting for me to challenge him. So we're gonna go after him. You can tell he's a general by his armor. He's got on really nice stuff. So they gave him the better armor because he was killing a lot of players out here. But we avenged their deaths clearly, and we really don't need that. So we'll just go ahead and throw it out. And then we have a spider. He's not hostile, but we're gonna kill him anyway. I think. Do you need fermented spider eyes for weakness potions? We didn't get any, but I think you need the fermented spider eyes for weakness potions. So I guess we will have to farm spiders later. And since we have dark oak forests nearby, getting the ingredients for that should be really simple, really easy with the giant mushrooms that grow there. Stone and stone bricks and all their variants. Well, maybe not every variant, but we're going to use a few of them. We'll also hopefully come across andesite in here, because we are going to use some andesite for some texturing here and there. And we're also going to need to build a couple more furnaces. The main thing I'm doing is really just smelting up the wood I don't need to get charcoal, because it works the exact same. It's basically the same thing. It's a lot easier than going mining. I really want to build up a dedicated mining area after we get this house built. So, another thing we should do is find some beehives and make a wax farm. That would be really good for the mine build later. We're gonna use some of the furnace space to smelt up some of this, some of this, some of these logs that we're not using, and we do have the saplings for the logs somewhere. I think, yeah, right there. And we also have the acacia ones, which there's acacia biomes really close, so we don't really need to worry about that. And that'll make sure that these stay powered. And what these ones are going to do, the extra ones I have here, they are going to be for smelting up the cobblestone, since like I said, we really need regular stone here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go down into the mine. Every once in a while I'll come back up to see if the trees have grown. Oh, we got a pillager raid, okay. These guys will go down easy. Especially with the diamonds I have on, yeah, this will be no problem. And we have tons of villages nearby, so we can do raids to get some totems. I think I'm going to try to get some totems of Undying early this time around, just so that I don't have to worry about dying. We're going to try and keep deaths to a minimum, even though it's not hardcore. We're going to try to avoid dying at all. Hopefully by the finale, we would not have died a single death. Like I said, it's not hardcore, but I still don't want to die. I'm going to start building the regular farms, like farms for wheat, carrots, potatoes, just to make sure we have them for later. And then in a future episode, I'm going to build some AFK farms for them, so it'll go by faster. Looks like we've lost our first diamond of the world. Now I believe I left it back at that starting village, so I guess later on once we get an elytra we're gonna have to go back and look for it. It should be in one of the chests that I left behind, although I'm not sure, so our first diamond might be gone. Sorry about that. It's I really wanted to display it. Normally in Worlds I can hang on to them, but I guess this time it's gone. Maybe we'll display our second or third diamond instead. I don't know. This looks like a nice spot to start a farm going here. So we're just going to go ahead and till as much of the soil as we can off the coast here. See how much we can get going. I gotta do is keep tilling the soil. And we don't have much to plant. It's mostly carrots. But I really want to make sure that I get to farming early game, just because having a farm later on when I have a bunch of stuff and then I finally need the farm materials is going to be really annoying. So for now, I guess we're mostly planting carrots, but it's most of what we got. So we'll come back and check on this while we're getting up the rest of the materials here. Right down here is the stone quarry I use. You can see I really did mine out all the stone. The thing I'm going to do here is collect a bit of obsidian from this lava lake. We already have 7 of it, so we won't need too much. But if I get 3 more, we'll be able to build that nether portal and go to the nether to get some of that basalt I was talking about. I found us a decent spot to build this nether portal at. Like that? Yes, that's a perfect nether portal. And oh, I forgot my forgot my flint and steel. Got the nether portal lit. I guess we'll go in and see what happens. Now hopefully we spawn near a basalt delta and a nether fortress, but I'm mainly hoping to find a nether fortress. Okay, and ooh, looks like we do have basalt here. I'm not seeing another fortress though, so that kind of sucks. We're gonna have to explore to find one. And ooh, there's a ghast. Ooh, don't want to blow up the portal. Maybe I can get the Return to Sender achievement here. Aw, that should have hit him. That was so close. Nope. Nope. Come on, let me hit you. Does that hit him? No. I just don't want him to blow up my portal. I don't think I have any arrows. Oh, I do have them. Okay, we killed him. Alright, that's not too bad. The next thing on my to-do list is just to take a couple of stacks of these. I have to smelt them in the furnace to get the smooth basalt, but that'll be the next block that we need for the build. Every other second you try to mine, you mine into a lava pit, and you have to cover it up with some of your basalt. It's a little bit annoying, but it's not the worst thing. As you can see, this is the hole I mined out. We're gonna head back through the nether portal, which I don't see it, but that's a very good biome for me actually with the bone blocks. We may end up using them for this build, but I don't know if we really need them. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, whoa. Whoa. This Enderman just got mad at me and teleported right in front of me. I don't even remember looking at you, man. Oh well. Oh, we got an Ender Pearl at least. I guess we can use those later for something. We'll find something to use with it. Maybe an Ender Chest. I don't know. But sadly, we did not see a Nether Fortress, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn up my render distance here to check one more time. See if we could find a Nether portal. No, we found a red forest. No Nether fortress. I meant not Nether portal. Nether fortress. Yeah, I don't see any at all. That kind of sucks. The nether fog is too heavy, so turning up my render distance did absolutely nothing. Started smelting up some of the basalt. Now we got a few more stacks of stone here that I'm just going to put in this chest. I don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but this is just all the final building materials that we're going to use here. Then we still have some of our charcoal smelting up just to make sure that all of our furnaces stay lit. And here we go, the smooth basalt. That's exactly what I need. You'll see why later, but this is gonna actually look really nice with the build. Okay, so I'm back, and it's the next day, and after looking at the recording footage, after editing some of it, I've decided that the videos, they just look better with shaders. So, the world on my screen looks kind of weird. On YouTube, the video looks really nice with shaders. So we're gonna go ahead and keep the shaders on. But yeah, so I went ahead and I built up the house, as you guys saw in that time lapse there. Still not done. We've only done the exterior of it so far. I went ahead and planted some of these trees around here. They're not all fully grown yet, and I didn't have enough saplings to really finish the amount of trees I wanted, but I want it to be like sort of a thick forest around the house here. Like lots of trees, lots of different types of trees here and there. Now we already have some grown in the back, and then this part of the forest will be the backdrop for it. But it'll sort of be like another part of that forest back there with some wonky, like different types of trees here and there. This is all I've got so far, and then we're finally gonna reveal the interior in here. So this is the living space. Just so you know, I had not a lot of room to work with, so I kind of did the best I could here. But we have ourselves a little couch. for lounge ago. And we have this giant painting here, which I'm probably gonna make into some sort of like TV. And I'm not really done decorating it, but I didn't have enough materials to do the rest of the stuff I wanted to do. So this is as much as I have now, and we have a few cabinets here that I went ahead and filled with chests. This is sort of just, I don't know, like a way that I usually hide chests in these cabinets here. Again, we went ahead and we moved the staircase over one because it wasn't blocking the door like I thought it would. Then we go into the kitchen. We have this little, we have this like counter here for preparing food. We put some food on here. We have our cookers here. We have this thing for some water that'll come in handy later when we start brewing. It sort of looks like it has a faucet here, so maybe it's like a sink sort of thing. And then on the side we have a table for us to sit in and eat our meals. We have another cabinet, I guess a kitchen cabinet this time. I don't really have anything in it yet. Maybe we'll put some food in there. I'm not sure yet. And then we have the upstairs area where I have this wall here with an extra room. This will be the bedroom. And we put some armor stands on either side here. We have some more cabinets here for storage. And then we go into here, and this is sort of like a study. Plan on maybe adding some bookshelves here and there. And then we have ourselves a little enchanted book on top of this desk. And then we have this upstairs area which I haven't decorated yet. This will probably be our early game enchantment setup before we get a building built for it, because I do plan on building its own little building area, but we're gonna have to wait for that till later. For now, this is the main part of the house, and I'm not sure what to do with this space here besides just having the staircase that leads up and the ladder up to the roof. It might just stay like this, have like this hallway connecting this room and this study area here. And like I said, I'm still not done decorating. I really don't have enough resources, so we'll decorate it more over time. It'll look nice, but for now, this is what I've decided on for the interior here. And we have like these nightstands here for the or I guess these like tables for the couch area. Yeah, I just put these here to sneak in a crafting table because I didn't really have any room for a crafting table in here. Unless maybe I could take this away and put the crafter there. But yeah, so that'll be the interior done. The only other part of the interior that I really need to do will be the basement. And I just don't have enough time for it today, so I'll probably do the basement off camera, or maybe I'll do the basement on a stream. I don't know. But for now, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do the interior for this house here. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, go ahead and leave some comments with some suggestions if you have any ideas for what I should do for the interior or for any other builds in this world, or maybe any other games I should play. But for now, that'll be everything from me for this episode, so peace.